Hey, Zach Johnson here from blogging.org, and in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up your blog hosting, getting live with your blog, and installing WordPress in just a few minutes time. So that's exactly what I'm going to walk you through right now. And as you can see, this special promotion for 60% off your premium WordPress hosting is available only through blogging.org, and you can actually access this page by clicking the link below. And now I'm going to show you how easy it is to set all of this up. And for this process, I actually recommend going with Siteground Hosting. I currently use them for all of my sites, and they host over 300,000 other sites as well. They offer one-click WordPress installation, free WordPress migration, so if you're already hosting with somebody else, you can even have everything moved over to them and they'll do it for you. And you also get a free domain name for the life of your account. They have lots of other benefits as well, so let's walk through this process. The first thing we're going to want to do is click on this big button right here that says Start Your Blog. Now you can see you have three different hosting options to choose from. The first one is the Startup package, and that starts for as low as $3.95 per month. And that will give you one website with 10 gigabytes of space and allow for up to 10,000 visitors to your site every month. The second is the Grow Big plan. And this is the one that I really recommend everybody go with, because you might have one website or blog right now that you want to set up, but if you want to set ones up in the future, this will allow you to set up multiple websites all on one hosting package. So you don't need to set this up time and time again. So if you're going to have more than one website, you probably want to go with the Grow Big package, and that's only going to cost you $7.95 a month. And for anyone that has a lot of websites, a lot of traffic, and really has maybe more complex websites and blogs out there, you would want to go with the Go Geek package, and that goes for only $14.95 per month. So for example, let's just go with the Grow Big package. So the next thing you need to do is register a domain name or put in your domain name if you already have one. So if you're registering a domain name for the first time, you can leave it checked off as register a new domain name, and then you can type in what you actually want the site URL to be for your site. So for this example, I'm going to create a blog for my dog Foxy. So let's create the name foxyhasablog.com. And if I already had a site, then I would actually check off that I already have a domain option. But since this is new, we're going to go with register a new domain name. And we'll also see that Siteground is giving us free domain name registration, and that's going to save us $14.95 per year. So as long as you have a hosting account with Siteground, you're going to get that free domain name for life. Next, you just want to click on that proceed button. And if nobody has that domain name that you put in, you're going to see it says right up here, congratulations, domain foxyhasablog.com is available for free registration with your hosting account. And now you just need to fill out your personal information, and we can walk through that process now. So now that I've filled out all my personal information and I'm at the bottom of the page, it's now time to look at the purchase information and make sure everything looks good. So as mentioned earlier, I went with the Grow Big package. That way I can set up multiple websites. And the period of payment, I'm actually going to go over this now. You have the option to do this on a 1-month trial basis. So you can pay month after month, and that cost would be $7.95 plus a $24.95 setup. Or you can actually pay up front for 12 months, 24 months, or 36 months. And the benefit with doing this is you're actually going to save 50 to 60% off by paying in advance. So I'm going to go with that 12-month option. And right now we can see the price is $119.40 for me to pay for the full year in advance. And I'm also getting that free domain name registration. And here we can see a review of everything we just went through. We're paying $7.95 per month. And we're actually paying in advance for that for the full year. The setup fee, that is free. And then we can review our domain name services. So we're registering the domain name foxyhasablog.com. And if we want domain privacy, we can actually set that up for $1 a month. And if we don't want it, we can uncheck that, and we can see the price goes down a few dollars on the top. And there's also other extra services as well. These ones are included for free, which is premium support, basic backup service, and SSL certificate for 1 year. So all of those are free. And there's also the hack alert monitoring. So if you want to make sure your website is always safe, that is available at an additional cost of $1 per month. And if I check that off, you can see it goes down for the full year, and that brings it down to the $7.95 a month price. So you can either leave these checked or uncheck them. Just for example, I'm going to leave them checked for you. So now we can go on to the next process and click Submit Order. And after you click the Submit button, it might take a few seconds for that to load, even up to a minute. And you can just let that continue to go through, and then you will actually see this page where it says your account was successfully created. You can now log into the customer area and start managing your website right away. And that's exactly what I'm going to do next. I will show you how to set up your WordPress blog and get it live right away. You'll also be getting an email from Siteground that should have all your account details as well. So now let's click on the Proceed to Customer Area button to get started. Now that we've logged into the Siteground members area, we can see this pop-up window right when we access our account. It says the account setup wizard will guide you through the process. And what we want to do right here is leave it checked off as start a new website at foxyhasablog.com. If we were transferring a website, we would go with that second option. And if we just want to start off with doing nothing, we can go with that third option. But right now, let's go with the start a new website at foxyhasablog.com. Click on proceed, and now it's going to walk us through this simple process. What type of website do you need? We're going to be setting up a blog. The next question is, do you know which software you're going to use? Yes, we're going to use WordPress. And then we can just click on proceed again. And on the next page, we can fill in our information for our email address, our username, and password information for when we want to access our blog. And when we scroll down, we're also going to see that it gives us the option to set up a website design template to be installed for our WordPress site. We can do this now or we can move on. So what we're going to do is just choose one of these that looks good. And I will go with this Page by iThemes template. We can click on Get Template. Gets a check mark. We scroll down and then click on the Submit button. So we can see that Siteground has now completed our WordPress installation. We didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to download any products, install anything. We just clicked a few buttons, put in our information, and our WordPress site is now live. We can head over to our WordPress members area, log in, and see that everything is fully functional. I can actually go over to foxyhasablog.com and see that the site is fully functional. All it needs is for me to fill in the information for my page and customize it to my liking. And to get you guys started, I'll show you how easy it is to set up your first blog post. Here we are in the main dashboard of WordPress, and right here it says Next Steps. We can actually click where it says Write Your First Blog Post, and all we have to do is fill out this information. We can make it say, here's my new Foxy blog. This blog is going to be about my dog, Foxy. And then when we fill that out, all we have to do is click on the Publish button, and that's actually going to go live on our site. We can go to View Post, and we can see that it's now live on the blog. So in the other areas of the site and the other videos provided, you're going to learn about how to customize the site to your liking, build content that people find value in, get traffic to your site, and even down the road, you're going to learn how you can make money with your own blog. So follow these steps, walk through the process. It's dead simple and will only take you a few minutes time to get started with your blog today. Just click the link below to get started.